Hi, I'm Siobhan from eventualmother.com, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a comparison video between the Tula and the Boba 4G baby carriers. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you do. We've also done review videos on each of these individually if you are wanting to see about our personal experiences with them, and you'll find those over at the channel. So both of these baby carriers are soft structure baby carriers. There are a lot of similarities between them, but also a few differences as well. Now both of them will give you a size range from 7 to 45 pounds. The first 7 to 15 pounds in both of them though, you will also need to use a newborn insert. Now the Boba 4G comes with that newborn insert, whereas the Tula, it is sold separately. The pricing for these two are very similar, but with that additional cost of the newborn insert, it does put the Tula up ever so slightly. In terms of your resale value on these, this is where they do differ quite a bit. Now Boba do a selection of prints, but they tend to be quite long running prints, where Tula do a huge selection of prints, but they do them for very short time. So you'll get a couple of months of one print and then it's gone forever, and then you'll get a couple of prints of another and it's gone forever. Now that means that they can become very, very exclusive and very sought after, and with that level of exclusivity does come quite a big resale value. I've seen many a time a Tula going for far more than the price it would have originally cost, even in a used condition. So do keep that in mind. If you are looking for a higher resale value, it's going to be the Tula for you. But the slightly lower cost up front is going to be the Boba. Now the waistband on both of these is nicely padded, which makes it lovely and comfortable for a longer wear. You'll notice a couple of differences though. Now both of them are shaped wider in the middle and thinner at the ends, but it's a more slender belt in its entirety on the Boba, whereas it's a little bit wider on the Tula, and the narrowing is in quite a short space at either end. It keeps the bulk for a large portion of it, whereas this thins out quite gradually. You've got pockets on the front of both, slightly different ones though. So the Tula, you've got quite a wide pocket, so it's very easy to fit quite a lot of stuff in there, and you've got a flap that folds over the top with some very strong Velcro to keep everything in place and secure. The Boba has a thinner pocket with no flap over the top. However, it does have an additional pocket on the side that is zip open and close, so you've got a little bit of kind of more secure space for popping in money, keys, etc. So now we get to the panels of the baby carriers. A couple of differences here. You've got a curved panel, a shaped panel here on the Boba. So you've got this slight cutout here for your baby's legs to make it a little bit more comfortable for them. You've got a straighter panel on the Tula, but you've got a bit of padding around the legs to create that comfort level. So it's a kind of preference level as to which one's going to work best for you and your child. We've got hoods on both of them, but a couple of differences to how the hoods work as well, actually. Both of those hoods popper into place, so they're easily attached and easily removed. On the Tula, it pops on the inside with 2 poppers. On the Boba, however, it pops on a pocket that's been created on the outside. 3 poppers will keep that one into place, and you can actually fold the hood away and zip it into place, so you're not having to remove it to get rid of it. You can just tuck it away to get rid of it. You've also got a size adjust in these little straps on the hood. You don't have that adjustment on the Tula's hood. You've got a lovely soft elastic on the Boba, and this long strip of poppers on either side of the hood, which will allow you to fix that hood to your shoulder straps, which keeps them in place, so you're not needing to use your hands to keep your baby's head covered with that hood. The Tula is slightly different. Instead of it being a soft elastic that pulls, you've got a band that will be exposed by pulling the hood down. So again, you can adjust whether it's on a smaller setting or a larger setting, but just in a slightly different way. In terms of attaching it to the strap, it does do that, but not with poppers, with a hook and loop this time instead. So whichever one is going to work best for you. In terms of those hoods, they are excellent for both protection against the sun, wind, rain and elements, or also for just keeping baby's head in a nice stable position if they fall asleep with their head quite upright. So they are handy little things to have. So when it comes to the main straps on both of these carriers, they adjust in slightly different ways. What you need to do is tighten it or loosen it to bring your child closer to you in the panel. So on the Tula, it adjusts on one side of the strap that attaches to the panel, so it's nice and easy to kind of pull that into place nice and tightly. On the Boba, you've got it on both sides actually, the front and the back, so you can get quite a tailored position there. What you also have in addition on the Tula is this fold over strap, the adjustment right next to the panel on those straps, which are great if you're going between a shorter person or a taller person. I'm only 5'3", so I'm quite short. My husband is 5'10", 5'11", so there is a big height difference between us, and this is really great for making that adjustment. So it's a nice extra option that you've got on both of them really, and again it comes down to preference as to which one's going to work best for you. Also with these straps, you have got another strap between the two main straps, and that will be to provide a little bit of extra support. So if you're front wearing, that will be between your shoulder blades. If you're back wearing, it will be across your chest. You can adjust the height of those up or down depending upon how tall you are and just the position that's most comfortable for you. It's on a rail on the Boba 4G. Very easy to move up and down, whereas on the Tula it's on a kind of T-bar with those straps on the rucksack style strap. So again, nice and easy to move and adjust and get to the right perfect comfort for yourself. You can do those up either once your baby's already in by just clipping, by moving your hands behind you and clipping into place, or if you're not quite as agile to do that, you can pop your baby in, clip it before you've done so, and then just put it over your head. You may have to squeeze a little bit, so keep that in mind when you are positioning these up or down. So the last feature I want to tell you about is the buckle that fastens that waistband for you. On the Boba, that buckle is on the strap. It's on the strap itself, not the bandage. Yeah, that's right. So the last thing I want to tell you about these carriers are about the buckle on the back that fastens the waistband. The Boba has the buckle on the strap itself and can be adjusted on either side, which means you can use that buckle on the left hand side, the right hand side, or in the middle. So again, nice option for tailoring that, and it holds it nicely into position. They're actually a military grade buckle. On the Tula, the buckle is on the band itself. So the strap part is adjustable on the one side, and it will always be on this side of the carrier, which is your right side if you are front carrying and your left if you are back carrying. But what it does have is this elastic loop that you'll feed the buckle through. And that means that if anything were to happen, this buckle would fail, which is very unlikely to do because it's an exceptionally well manufactured and very sturdy piece. There is a fail safe. So if it were to fall, it's not going to come undone because it's got that lovely elastic loop holding it securely, which is very handy. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you liked it. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe if so. If we did forget to cover anything, or if you've got any other questions, drop us a comment below and we'll do our best to get back to you as quickly as possible. We've also done a couple of review videos on these individually, so you can find out a bit more about each one and also our experience with them. Head over to the channel and you'll find those pretty easily. What we would recommend is that if you have the opportunity to try a carrier before you buy them, do so. There are a lot of sling libraries out there nowadays which make it very easy to try lots of different brands and different types of carriers to find the perfect one for you. So if that is an opportunity, try to take it. But we would recommend either of these. They've both done us a wonderful job. They've both been very comfortable for longer wear. Even with the number of back and hip problems that I've had, these have both been great. So I'm certainly going to recommend both of them. You can't go far wrong with either of these carriers.